Gimbals. Yep. You know, for some time now, I've kind of, you know, I own a ton of gimbals. You've seen a ton of gimbals be reviewed on this website or this channel. You know, you get to a point where you're like, if I own a gimbal already, do I need another one? And to be honest with you, for a lot of us, the simple answer is no. The other question is, you know, with technology coming out of smartphones nowadays, do you need another gimbal or a gimbal at all? And again, for a lot of us, the answer is no. But for some of us, the answer is yeah, because we just want the best image quality that you and I can get. And we want the best stability that you and I can get. And we don't mind bringing an extra piece of gear with us. And maybe you have a smartphone that doesn't have very good stabilization in it. So getting something like this can be useful. Now, this is the Smooth 5S by Zhiyun. I think I say that right. And this is the Smooth 5S, as you can see here. It's their combo. So this comes with some extra goodies in it, I believe, including a light and things like that, which actually can be really nice if you're using this for taking photos of yourself or like selfie photos or selfie videos or whatever, and you're going to be shooting in a low light scenario. This could be very useful. So we're going to take a look at what comes in the box, and I'm not going to set it up for you guys, but we will take it outside and go for a little walk just to see how it performs. All right, stay tuned. All right, my friends, so this is the box. It's a good size box, for sure, a good size box. I have to lay it kind of this way because it's big enough so that becomes an issue. And this, if we spin it around maybe this way, this kind of gives us an idea of what it comes with. It looks like it comes with a little bag, going to come with the gimbal itself. It comes with the little spreader feet, whatever that is, right? Extra light, and it has there something else, Zhiyun Prime, whatever that is, it comes with it, so that's cool. So let's just open that up. Now this was sent to us, so again, I honestly will only normally use things like gimbals when I need the utmost stability, right? So if I'm traveling, and I'll be completely honest, if I'm traveling or doing something, do I bring a gimbal with me? No, because for one, I don't want to carry it. I normally want to be as light as possible, nor do I want to have to set it up. But if I'm doing any kind of little more pro shoot or something for somebody, I will definitely bring gimbals out. And a lot of times I've used gimbals with smartphones for getting B-roll shots of products for companies. So this could be, they still are useful for very specific demographics, right? And if you don't have a gimbal already, and like I said, you don't have a smartphone that has good stabilization, then it's not a bad thing to kind of have, right? So here's the box. I'm just going to put it on the side right here. You do get, it's a lovely manual, actually. It's really nice. It's kind of like one big thing. It shows you how to balance it, because balancing is important. So watch videos on balancing because you want to make sure you get that right. It does have a little QR code, so where you can go get the app, which is awesome. Cool. We'll just throw some of that stuff over there. We get that's like the quick setup guide. This is the full manual, right? So this is going over everything. Now, again, we're not going to go through all this really. Feature-wise, you guys can kind of play with that. If you have any questions or whatever on it, let me know in the comments. I'll see what I can do. Service card, there you go. Some contact information for service, website, telephone, email, Facebook. Yep. What kind of countries? La. Sweet deal. And the gimbal itself. So nice box, but that's the magic, right? That's a lovely case, I have to say, you know, because someone sends me a gimbal with no case, I'm like, well, where's the case? Because the case is kind of important. So you do have a nice little, and what's nice about this too is I don't know if it's like maybe like waterproof, but because that's got that cover, it does protect the zipper, which is actually really nice. So if it was kind of caught in a little bit of rain, it would kind of flow over the zipper. That is down there. Is there anything in it? I'd say nay, but it's deep. It goes, you guys can see that. I got my whole hand in there, so it's definitely going down to there. So that's a hefty pocket. I like that. Unzippy wise, Ready? There we go. That's all right. So up top here, we don't really have anything, but you do have some pouches, which is really nice for putting cables and whatever in there. This is this Zhiyun Prime. So I guess you get that. Zhiyun Prime redemption instructions. I'm not really sure what that is. So if anybody knows what Zhiyun Prime is, comments down below. I'm going to take that card and just kind of stick it up there because that's nice. You do get your USB. This is USB A to USB C. It looks like it's a decent size length, so that's nice. I do like it. It's got a nice pocket for it. These are going to be your little Zhiyun feet, right? That's good. Good feet. That's a nice, you know what? It's a nice weight. I'm going to give it that. It's a nice weight. You guys can see it there. I love the color, the kind of that space gray color. It does have a little protector on there, and you may want to keep that just so that the joystick doesn't get damaged, but joystick wise feels nice. The dial feels great. I love that it has the side buttons. Zhiyun usually have this. You got another little section in there. I'm not even sure what that one's for. There's your trigger, there's your charger port, there's your lock, so you can kind of slide it back and forth. That's going to lock these part. Each one of these should have its own lock as well. And there's your 5S, right? And check this out. This one, see this? You guys see it there? There's the light. There's a light right there. So let's just do this. And I like this too. It's not horribly big. One of my very first gimbals from them, I'm pretty sure I have it somewhere, is the Zhiyun Smooth 4. It was so big. It was great, but it was so big. It was such a big gimbal. And then this, what is this? Is this a battery? What is this? What is this? This is, oh yeah, looks like, this is, oh, is this an extra light? Because these are little covers, right? So these are going to be little covers, my guess would be. So this, I thought this, maybe this is a light, but you get a light that goes, check this out. See up here? You guys see up there? Right there? Watch this. Little magnetic spots that click. So when this is on, you got a little light there. And you can pick different colors of diffusers depending on what you need. And if you don't need that, this just pops off. Okay, that's kind of handy. All right, I like that. Okay, so what we're gonna do now is we're gonna charge this up, charge it up, and then we'll take it out. We'll take it out for a little bit of a walk to see how it does. I do like that little light. I like that little light. That's handy. All right, let's go upstairs and go for a walk. All right, guys, so we are doing our very first test, and I'm walking with my iPhone and the gimbal. Really, I think for most of us, the biggest use would be, right, just like having it locked and seeing how stable it is, especially for like up and down movement. So I have got to find my sandals. They're in here somewhere, and we'll go outside. Oh, here they are. Oh, it's chilly out. So this test is really going to be just stabilization. So we're just walking. So there might be some wind noise. That's okay. You guys can suffer through it. Winter isn't here yet, but it's coming. It's coming. And I think if I just tilt this up a little bit, and then let's see, if I do some more walking. This was our old shed that decided to break apart on us. Yes. And we've got all of our summer gazebo furniture and all that put away, which is all right. There's more leaves out here than one would ever want. And what we're gonna do is just walk out this way. It seems like ridiculously stable on the screen. I'm gonna say that. It seems really stable, which is awesome. And then once we get out of here, I'm gonna turn this around, right? So you hit the trigger 3 times. 1, 2, 3. There we go. And what I like about this so far is that it's super light, and all the movements by default, like the trigger and all that for moving back and forth and up and down and all that, it's almost like it's in a cinematic mode because everything's like super smooth and slow, which I really like because I don't want it moving around quickly. I don't want that.
So, I haven't seen the footage. Nope, I haven't seen the footage. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go inside, because most of us really, this is what we want a gimbal for. Oh, it's cold outside. Oh, it's so cold. We want a gimbal so that we can walk and get shots that are steady, you know? We just went up a staircase, which is excellent. Going in the house, which is excellent. If I lock this, maybe it'll stay with me. Oh, warmth is good. Oh, I enjoy the warmth. I'm wearing heated socks right now, dude. That's helpful. Okay, and just kind of keep walking. You guys see it in a little bit of low light, which is nice. And keep going. Yeah, I think as far as I can tell from what I see, the camera moving, it seems to be doing its job very well. Let's actually just double click and click that around. 1, 2, 3. There it goes. And you can see my cat down there, one of the cats. You know, everything seems pretty smooth. All right, I'm gonna go look at the footage, and we'll come back and tell you our thoughts. All right, guys, so we're back in the house, and I have the gimbal over here. Hold on. There it is. And I was using my iPhone 14, which automatically has pretty good stabilization already. But this was definitely an improvement, without question. I've used the Zhiyun gimbals. My very first one with the Z was the Smooth Q, and then I went to the Zhiyun Smooth 4, I believe it is, and now the 5S. Probably my favorite for sure. My favorite for sure. It's really a nice size for a phone gimbal. It's got really good stability. Stability is probably the word. Stability. And it's got a ton of buttons for those that actually want to get into that. Now, if you guys want to see more about this gimbal, I can do a follow-up video, but I'll leave it up to you. I'll leave it up to you. If you guys are like, yeah, show us everything that this gimbal can do, then we'll do a second video, because it does look like it should have a lot of cool features. That's it. I think you know what? It's probably one of the better dedicated smartphone gimbals that I've actually used. Is it worth upgrading from what you have? It all depends, right? It all depends. If you're happy with the gimbal that you have right now, then maybe not. If you're not happy, then I think you will be happy with this one. And if you don't have a gimbal at all, I think this is actually a really good option, really good choice. I'll leave links below to where you can get it on Amazon. And that's going to be it. Like, comment, share, subscribe, hit the little notification bell, and I'll see you guys next video. Later.